I'm doing a challenge where I pick a monster every day, then create a character based on it. And today's monster is the Kelpie, a Scottish shape-shifting water spirit luring people to freshwaters to drown and eat them. There are tons of different variants of this monster, but its most common form is that of a horse that lures people onto its back to then take off for the nearest body of water. I had a vision of what I wanted to go for very early on. However, it took a kind of big leap from the source. My idea was to use its shape-shifting abilities as a vehicle to tell a story about masking. Somebody trying to act more normal and socially acceptable to avoid harassment or bullying. The idea that really strayed from the original was my second inspiration. VTubers. If you don't know what a VTuber is, it's basically a creator online who uses a drone avatar as a sort of puppet to portray them. VTubing has been around for a while now, and it changed a lot over the years. What I wanted to explore was a phenomena from the earlier days where what seemed to be the most successful at the time were women with a high-pitched voice, behaving in a cute and innocent manner, or the polar opposite. They could be someone who felt pressured to keep up the mask they have been using in social scenarios, even online. But as they gathered an audience, it started to not sit right with them. And with the growth of the community, the trend also seemed to muddle out, so the idea that they could create a safe space where they could be themselves without judgment has planted itself in their head. Aesthetically, I wanted the two sides to feel as opposing as possible. The mask of a bright, cute, feminine, fragile damsel in distress kind of vibe, with like a Lolita fashion, contrasted with the sharp, edgy, music nerdy, gothic, darker side. I also chose to make them appear as a girl, even though the majority of the time when they appear as human, it's in the form of a man. Although that also could have given a cool commentary on the early states of male VTubing. I mostly made them female for the purpose that I like the tropes of strong and scary women, and definitely not because I wanted to draw a goth horse girl, that will be crazy. I also took great amount of inspiration from Uma Musume, where the horse girls' outfits reminded me a lot of the ones from Idols, and spiced it up with some gothic and visual kei elements. I hope you like the character I cooked up, and see you tomorrow with Xolotl, the Aztec Psychopump.